So I work in property management, and usually I share videos about DIY projects, home improvement projects, and things like that. But I know that there's a lot of people that turn their one bedrooms into two bedrooms. So I just wanted to show you a one bedroom and how I think it would work if you were to try to change it to a two bedroom. Now this apartment style is pretty much like my own. If you don't know, I'll put a link for you to look at my apartment tour so you can see the slight differences. But in terms of the layout, it's pretty much the same. So here to the right of the door, you have your living space, your balcony, and then here I would consider this kind of like your entryway area, and then this is a dining space. Then you have two ways to get into the kitchen. So if you were to go into the kitchen, you see you have your basic kitchen here, and then you have kind of like a sunroom den area for the kitchen here, kind of like a breakfast nook area. So what I would do is I would just make sure to use this space as my dining area, eat-in kitchen area, and then the dining room space I would use as kind of like that extra room space. This is the washer and dryer. But yeah, obviously most people like their dining rooms to be under the chandelier, you know, but it makes better sense for your dining space or your eating space to be here because you have the floors, the vinyl floors, and if anything spills or anything like that, it's easier to clean up. So I would just keep it to be over here. And in this space right here, I would kind of section it off. So I would do a bed here, but not a traditional bed. I would do a Murphy style bed. Now you have the Murphy style beds that kind of fold up into the wall. I wouldn't do that one because the thermostat is here, but I would do one of those Murphy beds where it's kind of like a cabinet and you pull the bed out. Or I would just do a couch. A couch, you can kind of make this like a sit-in den area. Even though that's the living room space, you can kind of make this like a kind of like a little office hangout space for an adult. And I would do maybe a couch, and it could be a pull-out couch, and during the day you just chill over here. If you do the Murphy bed, that's kind of like a cabinet that's half the size of the wall. It could be on that side. But if you do the couch, what you can do is maybe put like a closet here or cube storage here to kind of separate the space. So the cube storage would kind of be coming out from this wall, right? Cube storage would be kind of coming out from this wall, and then you can kind of put the couch up against it to the back, and then your bed would put out this way, and then you could even put a TV here or like a dresser here, or even if you don't want to have like a full TV, you can do like a projector screen on this wall or something like that if you're laying down and you want to watch TV and you don't necessarily want to go into the living room space. But yeah, you can kind of section off this space. You can do the cube storage right here, and you can also get maybe like a room divider, and that really separates this space kind of at nighttime from the living space. But yeah, that's just my idea. Let me know what you think. I kind of want to do a mock-up. I think I might do a mock-up, but this could be the closet. It's a pretty spacious hall closet. You have the hanging space over here. This could be another space for maybe like an IKEA wardrobe or even a dresser with a mirror on top or something like that for when you get ready in the morning. And then this room is pretty spacious. So if it were me, I would just let my two boys have this room, and you could even separate their space using cube storage down the middle or something like that so they feel like they have their own rooms. But it's two closets in this layout. Where one closet could be for one child, the other closet could be for the other child. So I really like this layout. Because even though it's a one bedroom, it still reminds me of my current apartment, and I really do think that you can make the space work for your small family. So yeah, and this is the bathroom, linen closet right here, which is pretty nice. Yeah, I really love this space. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this idea of changing this dining space into a bedroom. Bye.